Every culture has whispered tales not just of heroes and creation, but of darkness, chaos, and those beings who dwell within the shadows of human fears. In today's exploration, we dive deep into the abyss to uncover the most feared or outright evil deities that have haunted human civilization. Why did our ancestors worship these terrifying figures? Join me as we peel back the layers of myth to reveal some grotesque truths. Deep in the heart of Slavic mythology lurks a figure shrouded in darkness and fear. He is Chernobog, the Black God, a deity whose very name conjures images of night, evil, and misfortune. Feared by the people of ancient Slavic lands, Chernobog embodies the dark side of the cosmos. The ancient Slavs believed in a world where good and evil, light and darkness, were in constant flux. To honor Chernobog was to acknowledge and appease the dark forces of life, to ensure balance and protect themselves from his wrath. Chernobog is unique in the pantheon of gods, not just for his fearsome domain, but for his depiction in mythology and modern culture. Unlike other deities, his narratives are scarce, shrouded in mystery, making him even more enigmatic and terrifying. He's a deity without a face, an embodiment of darkness itself. In the dead of night, when shadows twist and the unseen lurks just out of sight, Chernobog's presence is palpable. In the diverse pantheon of Hindu deities, one figure stands out for her formidable and awe-inspiring presence. She is Kali, the Dark Mother, the goddess of time, creation, destruction, and power. Kali's visage is striking. A wild mane of hair, a skirt made of arms, a garland of skulls, and a lolling tongue. In her hands, she holds the severed head of ignorance and the sword of knowledge, demonstrating her role as the destroyer of evil. Kali's devotees see in her the ultimate reality. Her terrifying form teaches us that life, in its most raw essence, encompasses both creation and destruction, joy and sorrow, life and death. Her temples resonate with the vibrancy of devotion, where festivals like Kali Puja light up the night, celebrating the goddess. In her dance of creation and destruction, Kali captures the essence of the divine feminine, wild, free, and untamed. In the pantheon of the Aztecs, the god of rain, water, and fertility, Tlaloc might not immediately seem malevolent until you hear about the rituals he demanded. Towering above the mountaintops, shrouded in clouds, Tlaloc held the power to give life and to take it away. In the shadow of Tlaloc's benevolence, there lurked a more terrifying demand on his devotees: the ritual of human sacrifice, particularly of children or infants. The Aztecs believed that the tears of the young would appease Tlaloc and ensure his favor in the form of rain, vital for their crops and survival. These chilling ceremonies, often held at the break of dawn amidst the echoing cries of the innocent, were a stark testament to the depth of devotion and fear Tlaloc inspired. In the depths of the Andes, where the earth whispers secrets of the past, there lurks a deity shrouded in darkness and fear. He is Supe, the ruler of the Uku Pacha, the Inca underworld, a realm of shadows and lost souls. Known as both god and demon, Supe commands the spirits of the dead and the dark forces lurking beneath the earth's surface. To wander too close to a cave's mouth or an abandoned mine was to risk encountering his minions, or worse, Supe himself, who delighted in ensnaring the unwary in his underworld domain. Supe was both revered and appeased with rituals and sacrifices. During the Capacocha ceremony, the Incas offered him the most precious of gifts, believing that such offerings could placate his hunger for souls. The night air would fill with the sound of solemn chants and the soft beating of drums as priests invoked Supe's name, asking for his mercy and protection. Families would leave offerings at the entrances to caves and mines, hoping to appease the underworld god and ensure the safety of their loved ones. The name of Supe whispers like the wind through the valleys, a testament to the power of fear and faith intertwined in the human heart. In the shadowy annals of Mesopotamian mythology, amidst gods of creation and destruction, stands Namtar. Feared as the god of death and pestilence, his name alone evoked dread among the ancients. Unlike the grim reapers of later myths, Namtar did not wield a scythe, but bore the mantle of fate itself. Serving Ereshkigal, the queen of the underworld, he was her suzerain, executing her will with merciless efficiency. With a mere command, he could dictate the end of life's thread, ushering souls into the darkness of the underworld. Unlike the impartiality of death's natural cycle, Namtar's touch is personal, a shadow that creeps into the heart of civilizations. It is said that Namtar could walk unseen among mortals, selecting his victims with a capriciousness that left both kings and commoners in fear of attracting his malignant gaze. This aspect of Namtar, as an ever-present specter influencing the fate of all under the Mesopotamian sky, cements his place as a deity not only to be revered but to be deeply feared. In the shadowy realms of Celtic mythology, where heroes and gods intertwine, there prowls a deity whose very name evokes fear and awe. She is the Morrigan, the Phantom Queen, a goddess of war, fate, and death. Her power is unmatched, her presence foreboding. As the harbinger of doom, the Morrigan flies over the battlefields, cloaked in the guise of a raven, deciding who shall fall and who shall live. The Morrigan is not merely a single entity, but a trio of sisters, weaving the complex tapestry of war and death. Her appearances are omens, foretelling the spill of blood and the anguish of the fallen. To encounter the Morrigan is to glimpse the shadow of your demise, for she is the chooser of the slain, guiding the souls of warriors to the afterlife. Warriors fear and respect her, for her favor can turn the tide of war, but her wrath can bring about their untimely end. Yet she is also a protector, a guardian of the land and its people, wielding her formidable powers to maintain the balance of the world. And so we ventured through the shadows of ancient myths, encountering deities that have inspired awe and fear across the ages. But our exploration doesn't stop here. Every myth, every deity carries countless more tales waiting to be unraveled. Which of these divine beings intrigued you the most? Is there another fearsome god or goddess you're curious about? Dive into the comments and let us know. If you've enjoyed this journey, show your support by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel. Thank you for watching and keep seeking the unknown.